This is gonna lead into our next uncut moment. Probably. Because this for sure would not be in the not uncut cut.
How else?
Whoa. What do you mean, whoa? Like, whoa, like how? Am I getting a little light too?
You definitely are getting a little.
Oh. I'm getting a little light.
Banana, baby. Fine.
Timer?
Do the wheel.
Oh, yeah. Let's do a quick wheel. You need one in the can.
Metropolis gone.
Okay. Let's just go do one more dart before we start. Just stop.
Tag team by Jay-Z and B. Diddy.
Timer. Oh, doctor. Butt plug.
Yeah, take out your phone.
What?
Take out your phone. Take it out.
These ones still on the list?
This is the year we're in.
Oh, I got you. You want me to handle
Just last year.
a different task.
I'm fucking wheeling here, man.
That's true. Would you looky here?
No certain order.
What do we got? When the hell did this thing come out? Just 2024?
Yeah. In the Oscar realm, it was this year.
Ooh, we are in the realm of Oscar.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
This is 2024 Oscar year.
Yeah, Noki at the Cabana.
Never got to see it.
Yeah.
Did you see that shit?
Yeah, man. Remember the author got at us after that and give us a thumbs up on the old gram.
Isn't that insane that movie came out last year? Doesn't that seem so long ago?
It does.
Seems like we did that on the cast 2 years ago.
Yeah, geesh.
What was that, season fucking 2?
Mm-hmm.
Has time been standing still?
American Fiction? Didn't that just come out yesterday?
I know. What are the rules?
Are you-
I loved American Fiction, though. You gotta check that out.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
I knew that you heard it was good.
Yeah.
But that's one thing. You know, seeing
loved
it's
it.
a whole other kettle, isn't it?
I didn't even hear it was good.
No, you checked it out on your own.
Yeah.
Alright. Napoleon.
You saw that one.
Yeah, I did. It's
And he was busy. this year.
divisive, holy. People, seems like people didn't like it. But then Civil War.
Late Night with the Devil.
I'm
Civil
getting
War.
to that. You
Civil
said no
War.
particular order.
Oh yeah, that is this year, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's so funny. Well, we're not watching it anytime soon.
Bo.
I do want to check that out though. It has the polka dot guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bo. We've been We've been in and out of this year.
Yeah. What pray tell's the retirement plan?
It's a Nick Cage movie.
Much like Dream Scenario.
Hopefully he went a little method with the retirement plan.
Yeah.
No, but Dream Scenario was sweet. Did you watch that? Or do you know anything about it?
No, nothing yet.
So everyone in this town and then the world all have dreams that have him in them.
Nick Cage?
Yeah. It's
Like
so
the
funny.
Nick Cage
I
in
just
the
saw
dream?
you. No. He plays a professor.
Oh, okay.
And like, that's so weird. I just had you in a dream, and then someone else is like, yeah, so did I. And it's always like him watching and not helping them.
Hmm.
And then it starts being like he's the one who's like hurting them in their dreams.
Right.
And everyone's turning on him. He's like, I can't help it. It's not me. And then Michael Cera's in it, and he's like exploiting him, being like, man, we can get you in like Sprite commercials and stuff. And like, we're working towards you doing your own book.
Oh. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Good?
Oh, yeah.
And the retirement plan is also Nick Cage.
Yeah.
Well,
Him and both Phoenix were busy.
is that all the ones with him in it or no? Must be in a few more on the list. Pay for that dinosaur skeleton or whatever.
Yeah. I'm sure there's an affinity.
Yeah. Flower Moon?
Fallen.
Flower Moon. Did you see that one yet? I know
No.
that's a bit of a longie.
And that's
3 hours?
like that and
3.5
Oppenheimer.
hours?
I've actually been hesitant to watch because I think that I'm going to feel about those movies like everyone felt about The Irishman. Which I liked The Irishman.
Yeah.
But
It's long.
it was a slow burn.
Mm-hmm. That's alright. If anyone can handle the slow burn, it's one of us.
Yeah.
But,
You saw Oppenheimer.
Yep.
You enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You're
Especially how it was
sympathizer.
made. Yeah. Came over here in Operation Paperclip.
Inside Man.
There it goes.
We're getting down there, man. We got
Whittling.
6 left.
Jeez.
Bronson. Fuck. Oh, man.
Tom,
this
I
up.
already knew you.
This is crazy. We might be staying in this year.
No.
Virtuosity.
Oh, are you kidding me?
But keep going. Did we get any? Did we miss them all? Oh, look at that Dream Scenario gone.
What?
Yeah, wake the fuck up. I thought it was gonna happen.
Oh, man.
We're
No,
either
it's
between Repo Man or Prisoners.
No way. This is an interesting clash.
This won't be coming out for quite some time. Prisoners. Oh, it's Prisoners.
It is Prisoners.
Yeah. Well, riddle me that.
Wow. Wow.
Riddle me.
Wild stuff.
So what'd you
Really
think?
pulling back the curtain here.
What'd you think when you saw Telefilm pop up?
Well, first thing I noticed, it said 18 plus. Then Topic Studios.
Oh, yeah? Did you check your
And
own
then Telefilm Canada.
Yeah.
And then Europe. And then Croatia.
Lots of stuff happening here, eh?
Oof.
And all of a sudden, the title of the film actually hits you in the face after
Vibrant.
watching all these quick cuts.
Yeah, that's it. Sharp shade of red.
Yeah. And then just cut to black.
You can't feed yourself with white sand, brain dead.
What's that about?
Brain death. What's it all about?
No, I meant breakfast.
Yeah. Breakfast. I said breakfast.
Let's go get breakfast.
Yeah. And, yeah. Already. You're frozen.
I just can't get you anymore.
Yeah. But then...
It stays in the darkness for some time.
Yes.
Through this conversation.
Yeah.
To the point that you're kind of like, is the video working on this TV computer? Yeah. What's going on here? Yeah. And then curtains. And,
But it's not that fail. I already figured out what you can't feed yourself. Inspire yourself with beaches and, like, you know, brain dead shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like being on an island. Yeah.
Alright, I dig it.
Yeah.
I dig it.
I figured it out in the darkness.
Yeah.
That's what I figured. And then, yeah, the curtains open. A seamless... Yeah. You know, it tears open the credits, basically. Yeah. Well, it's just black screen for a while, right? Just straight up.
Yeah. Yeah, like a...
Do you think they're blackout curtains,
longer than you were expecting?
I thought that was a clue, that they were blackout curtains.
Yeah. They'd have to be.
Yeah.
To get the effect right. Mm-hmm. It was well done.
Yeah. It actually made me think, like, oh, did they... have that going the whole time and then open it, or did they just, you know, post it?
Yeah, I also thought of I agree. Did she actually like get out of the bed and walk over to the curtains and open it?
Yeah.
But it made me think. It actually made me second guess who actually directed this, because it seemed like such a Ty West move. Because remember the first shot of X?
Yeah, of course, with the letterbox thing.
So they do a similar thing in the same shed for the first shot of Pearl. And then, like, I just watched Pearl and then watched this. And I was like, is this another Ty West? Because of Mia Goth.
Yeah.
But yeah, well done. We find out that they're in Croatia.
Is that right?
On a staycation.
They seem to have been there too long, right?
Yeah. This turns into an episode of Black Lotus.
Feels like it. Yeah. It's in the Lotus realm.
Yeah, for sure.
It's canon. But yeah, these are like uneasy shots, aren't they? The spinning...
The turn and tilt.
Moving over the exoskeletal lining of an awning. Yeah. Or like...
I feel like I would have watched. I feel like I would have thrown up watching this in the theater. Some of those things, like especially when 3D came out, like made me feel kind of uneasy when they do like those big shots, like over a cliff and then going down or something like that.
But it would be very effective in the theater. Oh yeah, this movie. Yeah. Like to be keeping you prisoner.
Oh yeah.
In a way.
Oh, I agree.
But
build the fucking gates.
Lots of spinning. Is that little drones doing barrel rolls? How do we achieve that?
I'm assuming they're flossing with some drones.
Yeah. It's just drone work, right?
Yeah.
You look up the budge for this thing?
I didn't. Check it out.
Maybe we'll look later.
Check it out.
I didn't look up anything really about it, so...
So this isn't the first time I've watched this film, but watching it again when it cuts to the next scene,
beaches.
I'm like, the masks so soon. Like it seemed like the Yeki masks were such a big part of like when everything starts. You know, you actually see the kind of beast within. This is when the masks come out. So I was kind of disappointed to find out that they're just in the gift shop.
Yeah. Readily available. But these spinning shots of like beaches and stuff. Yeah. Did that remind you of Midsommar or something?
Yes,
like there's not a lot of daylight.
Again, because it was like Ty West and then I started thinking about Ari. Does this not seem like an Ari Aster film?
A little bit. Yeah.
And by God, I definitely would have put money on this being A24.
Mm-hmm.
It might be at the end. Because this is like right up the alley.
Yeah. True that.
And I remember saying that right away when I did watch it like quite some time ago when it first came out or something.
Yeah. Effective shots, but I see what you mean about feeling like you're gonna be queasy watching them. But they're beautiful.
Oh yeah.
And then music makes them pretty spooky.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we've landed on I'm gonna call it I thought it was gonna be a facility. Was my vibe. It's a resort. It's got a gift shop with the readily available Eki masks.
Yeah. And they're like setting up for tonight's entertainment. And there's this soon-to-be familiar face that is talking about the Eki masks, and then starts doing the makeup, the two kind of teardrop-looking things on the face.
Right. And
then, does it not seem like every single character within the film all have that makeup? Like all of Croatia put this makeup on that same day.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's the day it was going to be bright.
Yeah. Right before the rain season.
Yeah. We're at breakfast.
Yeah, you start getting into the... Yeah, and he's like, I thought you said you weren't hungry. Yeah. So I went and started eating myself. Mm-hmm. And you see the disconnect between the relationship. Find out that he's a failing writer.
Yeah.
Hasn't wrote anything in 6 years.
And they've been here long enough where they don't even know where they are or what they're doing, but they know that he's not inspired yet.
Yeah. And, she probably wants to have a bit of we time. But it's just all what you can tell. He's just stuck in his own head trying to figure out his next big bestseller.
Yeah, and that's always a fun person to follow, the writer in one of these things.
Yeah.
Falling ass first into a new fun book. Yeah. Can write later on, maybe.
Married rich.
Yeah, that seems to be the case here.
Yeah.
She's flipping the bill on this ambiguous vacation.
Yeah. It's funny, I'll get into that later. The father.
Papa.
He was a publisher. It's like, never marry a writer.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I think he'd do some reverse psychology. Be like, never marry a doctor. Yeah. Set her up for failure is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a fucking monster. That's the problem with him. He's a monster, and she wants to defy Papa by hanging out with this lad. Yeah. And maybe, our guy.
Maybe get...
Is this our guy?
Yeah, this is our guy. And where does she want to go? A fine Chinese restaurant in Croatia.
Yeah. You're a monster.
Stomach. Well, yeah, we get to see the first smile out of our guy. Thought that was pretty funny, going to a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, but before all of this stuff... No, you're right. I think you're right. This is all here, right? He doesn't want to fucking go and can't stomach the idea of doing it once again. Yeah. Put that timer on?
Yeah.
Can't stomach the idea of doing it again. And that might all change when we meet Mia.
Yeah. But first we see a local causing a ruckus with his four-wheeler on the beach.
Burning out.
Just terrorizing. He's running over people's bags and stuff like that.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Yes. It's a wild spot.
Didn't you ever think, how did this guy get into this place with a four-wheeler?
No. Not that early on.
Yeah.
I was just willing to let whatever happens here. I don't know where it's going to be headed. Yeah. But, yeah.
And then this is where Mia comes in, because he's like, what was that look this guy gave me? She's like, I'm pretty sure that means that he wants to hang you and smash your head open and saying all this stuff. I was like, holy shit, you got all that from that?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Gabby. Quite the introduction she has.
Yeah. But she's read his book.
Yeah.
And
big fan.
Yeah, more of a pamphlet, but she thinks it's brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we must have you over for dinner.
Yeah.
What are you up to tonight?
Just such a sucker for a compliment.
Yeah.
As soon as she says that his book is brilliant, he just lights up.
Melts.
Yeah.
This is his fan club.
This was what vacation's all about.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they're going to the place.
Alban, table for 4.
Can't escape it.
Yeah.
Right? You figure as the watch, well, this guy is going there no matter what tonight.
Yeah.
No escape no matter what's in his head about how much he hates it, but his mind is switched.
Didn't want to go
He's
there
intrigued.
when Wifey Boo did, but
Yeah.
I got a fan?
Yeah.
I gotta follow this.
And then
We find out that she's a artist herself.
Well, yeah, Albin. We get Albin here.
Yeah.
Her beau.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? He's from what? Yada, who gives a wherever,
Lots of
whenever.
places.
France.
All over the map.
Yeah.
That's where they met.
Yeah.
He's from somewhere first.
That was his last spot, France. And then she's from London. And then France. That's where they met.
Now they live in LA.
Yeah. And yeah, you were saying she's
An actress.
of course.
Commercial actress.
Yes. Specializing in
Failing naturally.
wow. And what, pray tell, would that entail?
Well, if I had a piece of bread and a knife, I could not show you.
Yeah, well, here's a little babka. Why don't you demonstrate?
Those were the good times. We should do a round 2 of that game.
Yeah. It's funny, though.
Yeah.
I need a babka chop.
Yeah. Don't you need a babka chop?
Yeah.
But you ever see that part of Friends with Joey? When he does some failing naturally in a commercial?
Oh, yeah. Fucking didn't the ham fall off?
Can't get the carton open. Yeah. Can't get the carton open, and then there's like a spout thing that you poke in it.
Yeah.
Now I can drink juice every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Sometimes just so prohibitive.
Yeah. Usually
Maybe tomorrow.
Usually on a Thursday, I just don't have it in me to fight with the carton.
After the rest of this week.
Yeah, Friday, I'm taking it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. She calls him right out about, she's been waiting 6 years.
Yeah,
6 years.
There's a lot of authors like that. Like Pynchon, I wish would put something out.
Yeah.
He's 87 now, but I feel like he's still got one more that's going to come out somehow.
Yeah.
And Donatart.
Nice.
The one who wrote Secret History and Goldfinch.
Okay.
She's pretty good.
And
She's due for one.
Yeah.
It's been over 6 years. Been 10 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess it's the same thing with directors.
Some.
But she, the wife calls him right. He's not writing. He hasn't been writing.
Yeah, he sucks.
Hasn't been working on anything.
He's a fool.
Yeah, he's just coming to terms with he might not have it anymore.
No, he's lost it.
Yeah. Seems like he's losing it all.
Writer's block.
Yeah.
Did the evening end?
No, it just cuts to them at a club. I just had to get a bit of coffee, wake up, and get the lights going. For some reason, Alban and M are just sitting at the bar,
Chilling.
not talking. And it's like, I don't know. They're not really dancing together. Seems like they're dancing from afar, but still keeping an eye on one another. Gabby and James. Jamesy.
Yeah.
Well, there's a little spark there.
There's a little bit of tension building.
Something.
Yes.
Something. Now they're going on a day trip.
Yeah. Well, they seem safe. Albin and Gabby. And they're a little bit of the fan club.
Yeah.
You know, that's dangerous sometimes, but they seem cool enough, right?
Yeah.
And there's Mr. Thresh, if he's got a car available.
Yeah, they can rent one out.
Yeah. If his agency is open, and it is.
So they get out. Did you expect this to be like a compound? Like how those like prison, that was like a prison gate.
Yeah, it was heavy duty.
Get out of there.
But it seems like it's because it's in a dangerous spot to me. Keep
somehow a 4-wheeler. That's what I was thinking. As soon as I saw the gate, I'm like, how the fuck did the 4-wheeler get
Must have been on site.
Get around it.
Someone went nuts on the resort.
Yeah.
I can't even remember that part. Like it was. Yeah, I didn't know what to watch out for, I guess. And then I found like other threads to follow. I was like, oh, forgot all about that, I guess.
Yeah.
Didn't even make the note, I don't think.
But at the same time, they're seeing like the poverty. They're seeing what the.
Yeah, it's eerily directed.
Yeah.
You're seeing, like, I was actually thinking, like, how much did it cost to film this? Because it's a beautiful scene.
Oh, are we getting to that now?
No, we'll say, if we remember to do it at the end, we'll save it for then. But I was just thinking about, like, how much they could have filmed that scene, all that driving for. And it seems like it could be something that was expensive or pretty cheap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Given what you have. But it's so effective. And it's just striking looking. You know, you don't see it a lot in that kind of feel, I guess.
Well, I think that they must have came to Canada and saved some money that way. Because it looked like at some points they were just taking pictures of Cape Breton.
The Cabot Trail.
But yeah, those classic long windy roads going up alongside mountains. Kind of the same as like The Shining.
Yeah, the less bird's eye.
Yeah. Because it didn't have to be a copter anymore. You can get that drone just flying right beside you. Beautiful thing.
Yeah, and a lot of mounted cameras, I think, too. A lot of angles they use.
So they arrive at this little private beach area.
Yeah, nice little beautiful spot. It's got a broke down vehicle. And also, like a broke down, like military style vehicle.
Yeah.
Like canvas roofed kind of shit.
Yeah.
A little bit ominous, right? Seems like just something to lead you to think there's some kind of more like military presence is all you see outside of these places.
Yeah. And they set up shop and have some buffalo sausages.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a weird interaction, right? And he's like, no, I'm stuffed here.
I can't eat one more, I'll die.
Yeah, and he's like, whoa, you need to.
Yeah, I'll throw up. Well, why don't you throw up and eat another one? I'm trying to fatten you up for dinner.
Yeah. And he's like, I'm going to fry you up with rosemary and then have your girl eat your balls. How about that? Yeah. And, yeah.
That's that French humor.
Yeah.
He picked that one up from France.
Yeah, I'm going to start using it, though.
Yeah. But it seems like they're all getting along all right. The wine's flowing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what happens when you start drinking a bit too much? Sometimes you got to go take a whiz.
Yeah. But Yeah, so you see some coffee get spilled.
Or this is when she's talking about the
Father.
daddy issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, either spills coffee there, right? Shows how clumsy he is.
Don't say that, guy.
How clumsy he can be.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if this is an audience treat.
Well, how'd you feel about it?
So this is how you know. This is how you know if you checked out the uncut one or not.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I didn't see if it was cut or uncut.
But yeah, this is definitely the uncut version that I'm watching at this point.
Yeah, his number 1 turned into a number 5.
Yeah, this is how you know it.
Yeah, it was out.
Yeah, so it comes out and it loses the contest in the uncut version.
Jesus. Reach around. Talk about number 1 fan.
Yeah, it's about as graphic as TV gets,
Yeah.
this thing.
And she's really trying to get some information out of him, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
And then classic Itchy the Killer. It goes from Sacred Deer directly to Itchy the Killer with that little shampoo splash on the rocks just to make it that much worse. Yeah, it's enough seeing a fucking Scargar coon face.
Boy.
Yeah. I gotta see the fucking mess.
Yeah, did you see the whole thing?
What?
Did you see like the ween and stuff?
No.
Oh, the uncut version shows the stroking and the.
No.
I swear.
I just saw the Itchy the Killer close up.
Oh my fuck. Yeah, it shows.
Are we gonna have to take a little commercial break here? No, I'm just joking. That's crazy. How much more did I miss?
Oh my god, you fucking. Jesus Christ, I wonder what else is different. I tried to note everything that felt pretty uncut to me.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I did see it. No, I couldn't.
No, you would know.
Oh,
You would know. Oh
yeah?
yeah.
This is why you watch Succession so much?
Oh gosh.
Or wait, you never saw this yet.
Yes. My bum is on the Swedish.
Does it make you look at Succession a little different now?
Makes you look at something. I'm sure it was a stand-in.
You think you got a little inspiration? Is that what she was doing? Just give him a little motivation?
Yeah.
Get it out.
Yeah, I don't know. She was just.
Give me another book.
Yeah, and she was not pulling any punches with this guy.
No.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
You haven't written a book in 6 years.
Yeah.
Apparently, you're pent up.
Yeah.
Got to the root of the problem pretty fast.
Not a single word spoken.
No, you don't need words or roads where they're going. So you don't quite know yet why it was such a long, dark road home after that altercation. Holy, for everyone.
Yeah, that wasn't the end of the night for them.
No. Mia likes a good bookworm. You know?
Yeah. Up to her old tricks, this Mia.
Yeah, and just like the audience.
You haven't seen Pearl.
No.
Yeah, check out Pearl.
Yeah. But just like the audience, as you'll see when we get a quick opportunity, sideswiped on this dark road.
Yeah, well. Because they're. Yeah, cuts to the nighttime, and he actually offers to drive, because he says that he's probably the least drunk out of them all.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
So because Alban drove up.
Oh, what kind?
And he said, I'll take the wheel. I'll get us home.
Mm-hmm. It's a rental. Who gives a fuck?
which is kind of crucial.
Mr. Thresh
So it's like-
mind.
Yeah, some of this stuff couldn't be rigged.
What?
Like, this situation couldn't be rigged. You know what I mean?
Couldn't have?
Couldn't have been. Because they didn't throw him the keys or anything like that.
Right.
How did they know that he was going to...
Puck asked Darren Brown how to get somebody to do whatever you want, please.
Like, don't you think he should be sitting in the back writing notes or something like that?
Man, I'm still coming down from the last scene, man. I just...
Yeah, well, shouldn't he be white-knuckling his wife and not the fucking steering wheel?
Just giving her the old 10 and 2, eh? Yeah.
But yeah, then the lights stop working.
Yeah. Boom. And then all of the sexiness is just stripped away instantaneously.
Yes, I know what you did last vacation.
What a buzzkill, eh?
Had to be a little college student with the rest of his life ahead of him.
Plowed.
Mowed down. Yeah, so the lights go off air.
Know the struggle.
Yeah. Is everyone else sleeping? Playing dead?
Sleeping, playing dead. The possums.
It's a good name for a band. So they get out and see what happened. They say they can't call the cops.
No,
That'd
it's
be
absolutely futile.
A very bad idea to call the cops right now.
Yeah. They'll slice you, they'll dice you, you'll be fucking bun chopped the fuck.
Yeah. M was told that she might get scratched and never found again. Or no, they would find her the next day.
Yeah.
Find your body the next day.
Yeah, basically pig food. The pig food eyes you.
So they just drive back and leave them there.
Yeah, just zip zip, such as.
Yeah. And then they come up. Do they ditch the car? Because they come back to the gates on foot.
Maybe they just parked it outside there. That is a big, I don't know.
Yeah. And Al Ban calls it a fence. It's like, the fence must be drunk. I don't know how we got out here. But I have a key card.
Yes.
Like this fucking huge gate would have a key card to let you in.
Puertoed out. But yeah,
And you can see
you're not ain't allowed out there.
Scarguard. He's like, do you have your card?
Yeah.
You can see how Scarguard he really is right now.
Scar guarded for life.
Yeah. But they get in. Seems almost like it just might all be one bad dream.
Yeah. Get to sleep it off a little bit.
Yeah.
Right?
They actually did another kind of Ty West shot in there.
Oh.
I can't remember what
Call
it
him
was.
out. Now's the chance.
Can't wait to see Maxine. Maxine. I think it comes out. It might already be out now. Yeah, rise and shine. It's the coppers.
This ain't good.
No. Should have just called them when it happened.
Yeah. So
But even the coppers have the fat Yaga pigment on their face.
do they?
The red and the black. Yeah. Everyone does from here on in.
Yeah.
And we forgot to mention, did you notice that it was the same guy that was doing the makeup and talking about the masks that was working at the Chinese restaurant?
No, there's fucking little clues everywhere, isn't there?
It was the same guy.
Plants.
'Cause they were
Mysterious
even
plants.
like, why is this guy keep showing up?
Yeah, only so many extras on this remote island of Croatia.
Because it made it look like he was almost the only one that noticed. And he's like looking around. It's the same guy.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
you gotta come with us.
Yeah. And your little dog too.
Mm-hmm.
And,
But as an audience, we're lucky because we're treated to a few more vistas,
yeah. So it wasn't
winding metal
the
pipes.
classic police department. It was funny to see what a Croatian police department, how similar it looks to every other police department in the film realm.
You know how to fucking kick the suspense out of it. See, in the movie, they see how he's looking at the badge. He's like, oh shit, police. And then he's looking around for a bit long. And then he's like, where the hell are we going? And then it's revealed it's the police station, duh.
What? What did I just say?
They draw it out. They make it suspenseful. Now he's in a cell and everything makes sense.
They got separated.
Gotta keep them separated.
Detective comes in. Classic. Yeah. I already talked to your wife. She's lovely. She told me everything.
Yeah. He knows pretty well, like, as the audience, what I've seen correlates pretty much. But alas, how he gets in there. He's in there for a while, and then he's like, let me in, let me out. And then instantaneously the guy comes, conveniently, he's like, oh yeah, I was just going to head right in now.
And what happens next?
Not very much. There's like this cool high shot of this guy when he comes in. You know, it's like cut off at his, it's like a nipple rider, this shot. But it's like, you know, it's got the window. It's pretty cool composition. And then it kind of zing, you know, slip repeats off to the right here.
Yeah.
And Skarsgård like makes it look like a normal frame. So height differentiation there. Not to be sizest.
What about the uncle?
What?
When he's like, because he must have a tape recorder or something like that, where he's gonna get him to plead guilty, basically.
And well, he's got to sign a paper eventually for whatever his option is. But
he reads something out, and at first he's like, off the record, that was my uncle's car. My uncle's car.
Yeah.
And I don't want him to get in trouble. There's no sense in everyone getting in trouble.
Yeah, let's leave him out of it.
And then he's like, all right, on the record.
Yeah,
you stole a car.
and also in this scene, like, you know, it could be a test to see how dishonest he'll be, how easily he'll lie. Yeah. And like, I didn't know what kind of psychological game this movie was playing. I thought it was going to be all hanging out at the beach, you know? All of a sudden I'm in the confines of a prison cell.
Yeah, I know.
Kidding me?
I know. 10 minutes ago.
Where are we going with this? I like the sun.
15 minutes ago I was getting jerked off. Now I'm getting fucked.
Come on, go easy on me, movie.
Yeah, exactly. What happened to second base?
Yeah. So yeah, that's interesting. It's a pretty casual, almost relaxing death sentence.
Yeah. But he tells them right away, for a sum of money, you can just create...
No. It says the rules here are you kill someone and his son kills you.
Yeah, exactly.
So
has to be the oldest son.
Yeah.
He has 2.
9 and 13.
Yeah.
And luckily we got options here.
Yeah.
And the option's weird.
He might not kill you.
Yeah.
He says. But, yeah. We can.
Or we can have a stand-in.
Yeah. You bring a stand. That's a good idea, stand-ins. We'll get to that later.
We have someone stand in.
Yeah. And take your fall. They're the fall guy.
Yeah. You get to go back to doing whatever. You just pay a little bit of money.
You can even stay here.
Yeah. In fact, you gotta stay here. Yeah, so physical double.
But you have to watch your own death.
You have to. That's
how it works.
That's punishment.
Yeah. Okay, well, first he has to go get sized up.
How about we first sign the paper? Well, come on.
I thought he already
give consent.
signed the paper.
All right. Yeah. No. You've signed your paper. Let's get you prepped here. Little skull cap, a little mouth holder opener.
Sign your clone's life away, would you?
Yeah. And then walk, once you get your skull cap and your mouth holder opener, we're going to get you to walk shin high into this chamber goo.
Yeah. Bald cap and one of those. And it's funny because that game was hot when this movie was made, I bet. Where you gotta like say stupid sentences with that thing in your mouth. They're like, let's. You never saw that?
Oh, fucking.
There's like a board game that people were playing at one time that actually has that mouth stretcher thing, and then you have to like. They give you sentences with a lot of S's in them.
Oh, yeah, so you get that kind of bracial,
yeah.
mouth asleep kind of.
So you can tell when Cronenberg was writing this, or whoever wrote it. Did he write it as well?
Habajab.
That game was hot. He's like, oh, I'm going to use that.
Yeah, fucking.
It's kind of Clockwork Orangey.
It is, yeah. And, yeah, not the only.
Yeah, getting to the poop.
Homage. But, yeah, no, this is, he's in the sludge. Right? The scan. Yeah. They're going to do a scan. What do you think about the scan?
I didn't like the other pigment coming through.
The goo, right? Yeah. Goo on goo coming through.
Cut two.
But it had like some cool colors in there. Yeah. Some nudity up in the colors. Had like a disco ball at one point. Then it showed like a reboot style graphics thing of him laying on a bed.
What?
When he's going through the cloning process, it's like a big to do.
Oh yeah. It's almost like
he's got like, you don't know what's going on in his head.
Yeah.
It's like thinking about her and.
Yeah, you start seeing Mia.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a Marilyn Manson video. Yeah.
But it's cool. Yeah. It's a pretty cool video.
And I like that it keeps cutting to that, like, Technicolor. Mm-hmm. They use that a couple times. It's like the film burns.
Yeah.
Very cool. And we already saw, like, when they were dancing was the first time that they used this. And they actually had, like, a close-up of the light, like the practical that they were using to shine down on them, which was cool.
Yeah. Very beautifully stylized. Yeah. Stylized and realized, which is a hard thing to do, to have so many like really nice shots, they're not like over the shoulder cross shooting type things in this. Yeah. Like it's a really stylized way of telling the story. But anyway,
it was a success.
Yeah, wake up the next day.
Yeah.
And, the double's prepared already.
Yeah. And they're in that weird, like, sheet thing.
Yeah. Let's head down.
When he goes to see him.
Yeah. Yeah, his girl is like, come on, let's go check it out in the basement. It's all good.
Someone talked her right into this.
Yeah.
She's so up and down, actually.
And she
seems all good about it. Mm-hmm. Like, we're going to go home, we're all good.
Yeah. And then it's
everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, and this room is red ass.
Yeah.
But it's Kenny Rogers that. But good news is, like, bathed you in that emulsion, and you turned out great. And
the likeness is uncanny.
Yeah. Now you'll see it die.
And how it kind of comes awake on them.
Yeah.
Throwing a little jump scare there to get you. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
There's so many movies that forever I'll just be like body snatchers. You think so?
Non-negotiable. You have to watch yourself die.
Yeah.
So you may be asking yourself, why?
Wouldn't you want to, though? I would.
Yeah. Why the bellyless shirt?
Yeah. What's with that?
What's with it?
Is that Croatian fashion or what?
Well...
You have to choose what you wear before you die?
Yeah, yeah. Can I get the one where both my ass and my belly stick out? But no, I think it serves a purpose.
Yeah.
Send in the lad.
The kid.
The kid. Yeah.
Didn't he look like the kid?
Yeah.
Kinda?
And this kid, he's got a spoon.
Spoon, indeed. Sharp spoon.
Yeah. How I see.
One of
you,
those multi-purpose
I
ones.
see you played knifey spoony before.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So I saw this.
yes, what you saw? What?
The kid stabbing him thousands of times.
Okay, I thought this would be uncut.
No.
Because I feel like let
An
the
egregious
graphic.
amount.
Was it very graphic, the
Yeah.
stabbing?
Oh yeah.
Because this was very graphic.
In and out, in and out. Penetration. Full penetration that night.
Yeah, is he, well, he's crying for M as all this happens.
Yeah.
So you know that these clones know what's up, right?
And does it cut to her not being able to watch, or is there like kind of a voiceover? Or something that alludes to her not being able to watch.
Well, yeah, we'll get
You
into
can
that
hear
in just a
her saying they
second
get
here.
sick or something.
But let's just talk about this kid. I think he's going for a tired Masterminds stabbing record.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I saw the devil.
We've seen some pretty good goes
Yeah.
on people, but this might be,
It's up there.
yes.
Top 5 for sure.
Top 5, yeah. So I was thinking the uncut goes hard here.
We gotta
but-
start doing our. Is that where we're at now? We can start doing top 5 stabbies.
Yeah, well, yeah. Like it's been prevalent. It's
And
been
actually count them.
yeah. This is like Juliette Lewis levels have been
Should we go back and count the stabbies?
top 5 for sure.
Yeah.
You think old
And
Brand?
age must be a factor. If you do the math, way over the top.
Yeah, he's young.
Yeah.
He's 13. Was that what they said? 9 and 13, something like that for the Suns. But yeah, he's a go-getter when it comes
He's
to
going
this.
somewhere. Yeah.
You think Brandon Cronenberg making old daddy proud with this scene or what?
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
I bet he would have loved that first uncut scene. Or what do you think? Brandon.
Come on.
Brandon.
Are you kidding me, Brandon? Yeah, so this kind of leads into how you know some of her feelings.
Yeah.
So going home after the night's events, you got an urn with your late great self in it.
Yeah. And again, in this scene, everyone has the marks. See what happens when you don't wear the ribbon?
Yeah.
Or the kid had them on it too.
Oh my crap. Crapola.
Could you imagine that being like a thing in Canada where one day just everyone, I guess we have St. Paddy's Day.
I guess so, yeah, the Irish.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're gonna pack now. Get the hell out of town. Yeah. This feels like a proper end to a vacation.
I know they had a little bit of a hiccup, but she wants to leave this magical kingdom?
Yeah. It was gonna be hard without a passport by.
It's like the opposite of Reanimator. We can cheat life.
Yeah. No good?
Yeah. But he can't find his passport.
Oh, let's
Where could it have been?
take a nap, I guess.
Where could it be?
It's in the urn. Well.
Yeah, and she's like sympathetic with him. She's kind of all over the place.
She's cold. A little cold now.
But she isn't as cold at the start. But then she starts turning on him and is like, "How that was disgusting how you could just watch yourself die. What's wrong with you?"
Yeah, like a robot.
Yeah.
But she's got the option to leave if she wants to. You know, she's not held to there with this monster.
Yeah. You can go, baby. I'll be fine. I'll come back. Actually, let me just leave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go talk to someone.
Yeah, I'm gonna head down to the lobby.
Yeah.
Get one of those waters.
Makes it seem like he's gonna try to fast track a new passport, but he's already booking for another A week or so.
Yeah. Mia's down there, of
As I
course,
say, you
just
can-
chilling in the lobby.
Yeah, he's very lucky that there is tons of vacancy. Because you can stay for as long as you want up till end of the month because we're closing down.
Yeah.
Put me down for a week.
The rainy season.
It's like, is this going to be under M?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Sure.
So,
She's the money one.
and he doesn't go right to Gabby. Might still be a little freaked out.
Yeah.
But she comes chasing after him.
Yeah. And she knows what's up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she knows.
Yeah. Because Albin was building an infinity pool.
Yeah, one of the more subtle name drops.
Yeah, it is. And that thing broke open.
Yeah.
Did sound like a cool design where you could see,
Kind of pervy,
yeah, a little pervy.
if you ask me.
It's true. But,
But that would be cool in the bar. You're watching people swim over you.
yeah.
But yeah, that's a lawsuit waiting to happen. 2 guys that killed.
Yeah. And,
He took the rap.
and then they got them sentenced
Yeah, how'd that get her sentenced?
by proxy, I
The
guess.
second time I was like, but doesn't she do something? I thought that there was a thing that she did as well, or she just followed suit. Let me do it too.
I guess so.
Or she kind of
No. I think she just got roped into the whole. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
A little bit unreliable,
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah, exactly. What can you believe anyway?
But, yeah, no, she wants him to come and meet some of the alike over at the party of manslaughterers, I guess.
Because then you start thinking, is he being set up? But how can they set it up? How would they have got that guy to be walking across the street to sacrifice himself at the perfect time? And how would they have known that he would offer to drive?
Practice makes perfect.
So maybe these people are trustworthy. Yeah, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. She has soft hands.
She does.
Let's go to the party.
Yeah, you've seen it.
Yeah. And he meets a whole room of daily doubles.
Mm-hmm. And as he's winding
What do
up
you call
in
these guys?
jeopardy.
They're kind of like the Midnight Snack Club or something.
Yeah, the party of manslaughterers. Yeah, so one of the party goers poses a question that I had developed a little bit earlier on already. Like, what if you were swapped?
Yeah, that's what I would think right away.
Yeah.
They also had those really tight, extreme close-ups during the conversation where she's kind of explaining to him before they go to the party.
Yeah.
Just how it stays on the eyes and then stays on the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Cutting from character to character.
Yeah, no, I got
Really
you.
interesting.
It's hard to bring up all those stylized shots, but
intention.
there's so many one-off shots in this thing.
Yeah, exactly.
That are very effective. It's almost envy-inducing, some of them. Like this,
I agree. And this was one of the reasons, almost over subject matter, that I was like, you got to check this out. Like, I've been trying to get you to watch this for a while. It's been on the list.
It has been.
Finally, The Wheel.
Determined. Disturbed. Okay, so basically, like you, she wants some trust.
Yeah. Albin, as soon as he walks in, he's like, you look beautiful, better than ever. Drink! Quickly, drink!
Yeah, drink it fast. Now. Yeah.
So trusting.
It's trying to get him up to speed.
Yeah. And they,
She gets him aside.
yeah, they start harassing him.
Yeah.
Harassing him?
Yeah.
Don't harass him.
Yeah.
Do not harass him.
Yeah. All of a sudden, he's getting roped into this bling ring style fucking.
We're all zombies now.
Yeah.
She's a flesh eater. But that was interesting. Like, that was a conversation that obviously had to happen at some part in this movie, of the possibility of the double being the one that survived. And they actually kill the OG.
Yeah.
First gen.
Could be. It's hard to tell.
But
I feel like there could have been a time when there was a swap.
Yeah.
In the editing, it could have been a swap.
Yeah, it could have been a part that they edited out of the movie.
I don't think they edited in anything in the version of South.
But then, yeah, exactly.
Come on, if they left that in, they must have left the other.
But how, when the doctor was explaining that thought, that they Steinbrennered him.
Hey, Georgia.
Like, it was over his shoulder, or like full back as he's saying this. So it's like you're directly in the head of the character hearing this, thinking like, holy shit, maybe he is the double. Because he's so fucked up that he is acting different. Although he was already morose from the start.
Oh, my rules.
So yeah, Dr. Sodomy there. Yes.
What did he see?
Yeah. Ask if you think that he's the wrong guy.
Wrong.
Because they start going around the table of why everyone became a double. I can't remember any of the other ones.
Nor can I, where I would have fucking said one.
Yeah. Yeah, and he gets a call from M, but screens it.
Aye.
So he's a little interested in this current afterlife.
And immediately they're just getting him into trouble.
Yeah, got a little game.
Yeah. So they gotta go, and he's kind of he's smasherooning already a little bit. Doesn't he break the first window there when they heist off some of those Eki masks?
I don't think it's him, is it?
I think it might have been him that did it. But anyway, off to the hills. So this is 1 hour run time in.
No, but still, that like he's freaking out and goes into the bathroom, and she follows him, and then there's the gunshot. Alban's already like shooting holes into the place that they're staying.
Oh, getting nuts downstairs.
Yeah, and it's almost like the firecracker scene. It made me think of Boogie Nights.
Yeah.
Because we just talked about that in another film, that they had that kind of scene.
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't put that in the notes, but I do remember where he was shooting off.
Yeah.
Shooting the pillows.
And that's when he's like, we're going to go play a game. There's someone that just got a medal. They just received a medal. He's the reason we're all like this.
Yeah. The reason they all got arrested.
Yeah. But even they make it seem like it's going to be really in and out. Just going to take the medal.
Very well.
Like you picture it's just going to be hanging on a hook or something. They just going to... They don't even have to convince him, really, to play the game.
Correct.
As much as he, in the bathroom, he's seeing, like, I got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
As soon as they bring up a little fun and games, it's like, we're an hour in.
Yep.
So,
and to go full Clockwork Orange.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, what's the worst that could happen? A double-double? Sounds pretty sweet, right?
Yeah, that's what it seems like, right? So she's getting intense now. Gabby? Yeah. She wants to know, you ever fire a gun before? We're getting into this.
Yeah.
And
I don't think he answers, but you can tell.
Yeah. They have a real moment.
Well, hopefully you won't have to. But here, take it.
But then fucking Albin hops in, and he's like, oh, you're gonna have a bunch of drinks here and smoke these cigars.
Yeah. But did they already get the masks?
Yeah.
What did you think about those masks?
They're gross. I mean, cool.
Did you have a favorite? Because he was like Pigman, There was the Two-Face.
Yeah.
Bit of a Two-Face, one of them. There was the first one that had like the holes in it.
Yeah.
I don't know, it looked like a beehive or something like that.
She had a cool one.
Yeah.
As well.
There was a pig man. Did I already say that?
Yeah, this big man.
Penny mouth.
Petty mouth.
Just a bunch of coins were coming out of the face of one. And I forget hers. Hers was just like a prune face or something like that.
Something like that, yeah. They were cool though.
Yeah. So they get
And
into
spooky.
the house. Do they run into anyone before they get into the cigars? And
Yeah, that's when they do all the business. They've rounded up the main people in the house.
yeah,
All these fucking droogs
they
here.
catch the guy
Yeah.
getting this, that, and the other.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's true. A little bit inopportune timing there.
Yeah.
It was very diehard.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
And she's completely in the buff. He's just in a blazer.
Yeah. But he gets
And-
buffed out.
He's got a fucking muff. I don't know what the hell is this. There's a lot
Merkin.
of extra skin or something.
There's something going on there, yeah.
I couldn't look at it, but I couldn't look away from it. But who's the third person? Just like a maid or something like that, sitting there, laying there, kneeling there. I think there was a trio all tied up.
A housekeeper, maybe. But yeah, it's when they have that moment. She's like, "You ever kill anyone, or ever fire a gun?"
Yeah.
And then they like put their fingers over each other, and they're about to take out this dude.
It's the most romance he's had the whole. Well, I guess not. I guess not.
It's arguable.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, he comes in, and yeah, you want to get a drink, you want to smoke a cigar, you know, kind of
Make
breaks.
themselves at home.
Yeah, and
Very Clockwork Orange like.
and then some gun cock blocker fucking blasts in and starts
Yeah. Buddy from Pulp Fiction comes out of the
shooting
bathroom.
all over the party. Yeah,
That was not divine intervention.
yeah, this friggin' home invasion is getting all shot at.
And Mia Goth's like a bit of a Bond villain or something like that. She's like, she don't give a fuck.
Yeah, yeah. And
And the stray hits the chick that's tied up. That looks like it hurt.
yeah, looks like it would have gone right through to an organ.
Yeah, exactly. Alban gets hit in the leg. And fucking security there goes down. More than just a game, I'd say. But they get the medal. And they're on their way.
Yeah. And then caught again.
What is it?
They're all caught.
Oh, yeah. Cops come.
It's like, oh my god. Just went through this yesterday.
And they're all just sitting there together in the room in their gowns.
Yeah, group caught.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, now they're going for...
Now they'll really have to pay.
Now it's the group cut. I wonder if there's like... Did they get a deal? Yeah.
A group
10
rate,
for special? Right? Yeah, exactly. Group package? What do they call it at these resorts?
Yeah.
And I love how... like, because we already know that they're watching. But you kind of forget it. The way that they do this. When they take them in and they're supposed to get chained down to the squares.
Yeah, the chopping blocks.
Yeah. And then
Jimmy.
he starts fighting off.
Yeah, he gets reckless.
This is when you start thinking, oh, well, maybe they are killing the original first gen. 'Cause he's fighting away, and then finally they get him down, give him the cut. And then how it just cuts over to them in the bleachers.
Yeah.
You do forget
And
about
you're
them
like,
watching.
oh, wait,
You feel for them at this point.
Yeah.
And then, you're like, and then they're just like, ah!
Yeah, right. They're rich.
Yeah.
So they just get to watch themselves die again.
Yeah.
The stakes, right?
Yeah. These guys are goddamn elitists.
And then fucking now he's getting home. He's just humming a nice tune. He's all refreshed.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Em.
Yeah, doesn't he still have the mask on? It's okay, honey.
Where you headed?
Pick this up at the gift shop.
Yeah. And then she's like, what the hell? The hell's going on? What's getting to you? You paid for another week already?
Yeah, I paid for a week already.
Yeah.
Does the double come with the leg wound?
His?
Albane.
I was wondering when you mentioned that he got shot, like how that got handled going forward, because I don't really remember it being an issue, to tell you the truth.
Yeah. Like, we can buff that right out.
Yeah. No problemo.
Yeah.
But then, he gets back. She finds he's changing. And he just gets a little bit sore. Said, fine, you go run back to Daddy then.
Oh, yeah. Don't say that.
Uncouth.
Yeah.
Then he just plops down older number 2.
Is this where he's back with the mask?
Yeah, when Mia spies him on the beach.
Yeah. Yeah, she talks about why no one else would ever come up with this. It's like, because it's so poetic. Like, only this culture would be able to actually do this, come up with this science. Because of how, of a poetic place it is. But, Americans are just so literal. They'd never be able to come up with this. Never be able to make it work.
Yeah. Little jab.
Yeah. And then...
Just like M leaving.
Yeah. But he seems like he don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and he's not giving a fuck in style.
Yeah. Does it start raining before the kiss?
Yeah, they're like, maybe it's for the best. And then she kisses him. Then it rains. And when it rains, it pours. Because that rainy season is coming. Newman is calling in sick.
I did like how he had the cigar he had the mask on with the cigar.
Yeah.
She comes over. 10 years down the tubes.
True enough.
And she gives him the line, you could do way better than her.
Yeah. Punch up. Yeah. I'm kissing in the rain.
I saw that scene. I was like, is that a song? No, that's not how the song goes.
It does for copyright purposes.
Yeah. Then they go back to a little bit more fun and games, I guess.
Oh, yeah, well, when it rains, and what are you going to do?
Have a little puff.
A little sameki root.
Yeah.
Little halluci.
Yeah. A little aphrodisiac.
Yeah. I want you to show me how strong you are.
Yeah. How long does it take to work?
Take a fucking hork off this bowl, Poppy.
It's like right away. He's like, how long does it take to work? And his eyes are flickering. Yeah, poor Alban.
Yeah, no, yeah, she takes a little hoodaloot too.
Get some more fancy film burns.
This aphrodisiac leads to a bit of a snog.
Yeah.
And
it's kind of, because we're talking about how many, there's definitely homages to Clockwork Orange, but this kind of reminded me of Lost Boys. When he gets with Star. Right. And it's almost like him giving in to the other side. And just how it had all kinds of kind of trippy shots around their little lair.
True that, yeah.
So it started, and the music hit too. Mm-hmm. But they were doing more of that Technicolor film burns.
Yeah, blue and pink haze.
Yeah. But Bottom, how's that showing any strength? He's not even lifting her.
Yeah. She's waving him in.
Yeah. And no need to feel bad for Alban. He's there with the gang.
Yeah, he's part of the Shrek-a-thon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he appears to be cuckably involved.
Yeah. At first I was like, what the cuck? But I don't even know if that counts.
But then you realize that
situation.
everyone else is here also at this goo party.
Yeah, exactly. What a bunch of Bacchus.
And it is lengthy.
Yeah.
Not just a snippet was cut.
Yeah, it gets darker and darker for the depraved here.
I can't tell what's puss, what's eyeballs.
But the masks were a good touch because it made it like that dark masquerade. You want to keep your eyes wide shut in this situation. I don't think he knows what's happening around him.
No, it's showing some wild nip stuff.
Yeah, what is with the nip stuff?
Yeah, they're not delivering nutrients, or maybe they are, but it's not milk.
Yeah, and she's like, what is she rubbing on?
Yeah, and I don't know if you saw this thing that there's like
some blood.
There's like
kind of rubbing on him or something.
This might have been just in the on cup, but it shows this puss, and then a wiener pops
out,
sprouts aggressively from it. Did you see that?
Didn't see that. I'll have to be a note take.
Can't write this stuff.
Apparently, you can.
I'll have to show you that shot too. It's like, boop.
Yeah. And then it cuts to Buddy eating.
Oh, yeah. Now they're just raising hell the next morning.
And at first, because you don't really get to see everyone in the circle, so I thought he was one of him.
Yeah,
and even
sure.
he was like, what was with the fucking nipple shit?
Yeah.
I felt like me and him were on the same level.
I know. I think that's how it was meant to feel, actually, by showing this person who's not involved just getting harassed,
after
as it would seem. But you seem like this is the after effect you would feel.
When the drugs wear off and you're like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, but then you get over and see who's throwing little rocks at their teacups and
the Bacchus.
And he's just gooing up off of something.
He's the man.
He's just tonguing jam.
Yeah. I don't think he should have wondered how long does it take to kick in.
Yeah.
I think he should wonder when he can kick out.
Yeah, all abandon is reckless.
It seems like he might have took too much.
Yeah, he's gone feral.
All is lost for this one.
He's like a fucking Viking.
Yeah. Yeah, and they start talking about the new passport plug. Might be able to get him a new passport, but the only problem is that the detective is the one that's holding them back.
Yeah, Thresh.
Yeah.
Another Thresh,
He's
of course.
hoping for a triple-double?
Yeah, the nephew Thresh.
Yeah.
Detective nephew Thresh. He is the problem.
And they're all like a bunch of baboons the way that they are.
Yeah. You know, he's getting a glycerol injection tonight at fucking Spine and Ass or whatever.
Yeah. Another heist.
Yeah. Then he almost gets mowed down. So
I was picturing this earlier before they went into the first place, but this is where he's like the lookout.
Yeah.
He's got the gun. He's practicing his spin moves out there.
Fucking keeping 6 on the whole operation. They're doing all the dirty work. They're headed inside.
A big van with flashing lights. Couldn't quite tell what it said on the side.
You didn't get a plate number.
No. Have an idea for a book yet?
Nothing.
Nothing at all? No inspiration?
Yeah. But they secure the detective. They figure this is all because, these dudes are just...
Well, they bring him out on
drunked up. Excited.
You're led to believe that they have the detective on a stretcher, which I didn't expect. I don't know how I expected them to bring him out. I guess maybe kicking with a bag on his head.
Yeah.
The stretcher threw me off.
Yeah, well...
Do they even got like an IV bag or something?
It's a saltwater kid.
Yeah. And then they bring him in, and he's got a mask over his face.
Mm-hmm.
And you see James turn into an animal.
You know, he needs to do a little another hork off the old bowl.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, no, then he really...
He's almighty James Foster.
He beats the...
I am a writer! He goes straight up primal on this guy.
Yeah, beats the shit. Beats the fucking living daylights right out of this guy.
And you get to see that. That was pretty gruesome.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing like, it was kind of like an eye flap or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it's they're filming it as well.
Yeah.
All his friends making
memories. The eye
memories.
flaps later, of course, because the mask is still on.
Mm-hmm. This is still a bit of fun.
Yeah. Starts pissing on him.
Yeah, of
as
course.
you would.
Wouldn't you? Insult to injury involving death.
Yeah. Looks like he might be having a little trouble peeing.
Stage fright?
Yeah. Not as good of a flow as Al Ben. He's all in.
Yeah.
Do you mind not posting this on your public?
Please.
I hope M doesn't see this one.
Yeah. It's pretty ruthless.
Yeah. And then time for the big reveal. The end of the Immortal Technique song. The mask comes off.
Yeah. Ta-da!
I'm kicking my ass. Do you mind?
Yeah. Oh, man. Me sucks at defending himself.
Yeah, exactly.
You're hitting yourself.
Yeah.
You're hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself.
Yeah. That's just a little much.
Yeah.
For old James C.
Yeah, Gabby had a huge laugh about it. She's like, it's just a bit of fun. You know, we just do this. Look, you kicked your own ass, no big deal. You ever tried fucking DPing with the clone?
yeah. Why don't you fucking spit roast me with them?
Yeah.
Fucking,
you can do whatever you want.
And like, how many is this? 3, 4 doubles now?
they're adding up.
And this is multiplicity?
Yeah. Fucking keep.
And he locks himself in the room and they're serenading him from the window. With the masks on.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be like this, James. It's so unattractive.
Yeah. But then, how did he know the passport was there? Did he get that one back?
I think he hid
Or
it.
he stashed it when he got his new one or something?
No, like, he liked it
you
right
think,
from the start.
Right from the start? Oh, you know what? That's brilliant.
Yeah,
Because I thought I missed something. But you know what? That is...
He watched himself die, and he was so intrigued by this whole thing. Maybe he's feeling a little bit of inspiration here.
Maybe, yeah.
That when she was saying we're leaving in 15 minutes or something like that.
Can't find my passport.
Yeah.
And hard to find.
Stashed it.
Oh, that's really good, bro.
That's how I took it anyways.
No, I'm all in with that idea. Yeah, of course. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Because I actually did have to question that, but there's nothing else that would really make sense of how, no reaction. Yeah. Like, if someone else hit it on him, he would be looking at it like, what the fuck?
Yeah. But he knew exactly where it was. Yeah. You're absolutely right. And now he's got to take the bus. He's out of here.
Mm. What was with those rabbis? Notice those?
Orthodox?
With the noses?
They have the thing?
No, they didn't, but they had these long Pinocchio noses.
Oh, yeah, the Serrano, the Bergerac fellas.
Yeah.
Pinocchios.
And huge hats.
Hmm.
But yeah, he's got his book. Everything he needs. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah. And this is the 90-minute mark.
Yeah. Such a natural born killer's kind of style of I loved how the car comes up and she's all nice, like, hey James, how's it going? Like, yeah, "You're on the wrong bus. You're supposed to be in the car." And then they go and they come back and she's got the gun.
Hey!
Yeah. Now she means business when she comes back with the gun. She shoots right away through the window.
Yeah. And,
and like, she's one hell of an actress there. The performance, like especially when she comes completely unhinged here. Yeah. She's screaming into the car. Jamesy!
Yeah, it's so Old West. Yeah. Pulling somebody out of the saloon.
Yeah. Come here, little baby!
Yeah, pulling over the bus with such authority. Yeah. Gets them off. If you're inside, you leave the bus right now.
Yeah. James is spineless and a bedwetter that would sell his mother for horse meat. And, like, she says something about, you know, for everyone else on the bus. I kind of wish they did that. Like, everyone turned on him. There was kind of like a fight. Yeah. Of them Jazzy Jeffing him.
They're certainly not doing much to save him. Yeah. They, like... It seemed like there was people at the back of the bus at one point, but then they're showing him and there's no one around him.
Yeah, exactly. I thought the same thing. Yeah. And then they take him out and decide...
Yeah, he doesn't even get to be in the car.
I know. You got to drop a couple pounds the Mandelbaum way.
Think you're better than me?
Yeah, exactly. She should have had one of those megaphone... Was it a megaphone, or I think he just had one of those, like... Basically a pylon that he was kind of screaming out of.
Mandela effect, I don't know. You think we'd know.
But I love that she's just riding. Riding the whip.
Fucking...
She's got like her bucket of chicken. Yeah. She's got a whole picnic on the fucking hood of the car.
Yeah, and it's just fucking moving slow. The fucking hydraulic. Boom, boom. Yeah. It's fucking... That scene's got some class to it, don't it? Yeah. It's fucking pretty rad.
And she starts laying into him. That you were just our entertainment.
This is all is lost.
We were all laughing at you.
We're making a prank on you.
Yeah. You know, this would have been a lot harder for us if you weren't such a terrible driver. It seemed like, you know, she had the knife in, but she... wasn't quite twisting it yet.
No, yeah, well,
I never read your book.
None of us did.
Oh!
And here...
You can tell, he almost stopped. Like, that fucking hurt.
Yeah. And, but the reviews suck. Another little twist.
Yeah, we get to hear one of the reviews.
Yeah, he's got the mean tweets ready.
As bad as the name. Yeah. Like, even if they said the name was the best part, you can still you can still lay on that. As bad as the name.
The cruelty knows no bounds, Liam.
Yeah, what was it, like the variable sheath or something?
Yeah.
I'll ban my wine.
Yeah, spills her fucking wine. She's like helpless for a second.
Yeah, exactly. The most helpless she's ever been.
Yeah.
Tries to wrestle her for the gun.
Yeah, he runs off too.
I think he like can't get the gun, so he just kind of runs away.
So failed disarmament.
Yeah, running into the woods.
Yeah, and he runs for a while into the woods. You know, you'd think there'd be a little bit of trees or something to stop any errand fire.
But you can't stop this shooter.
No, she's just spouting it off, just...
Gets him in the leg.
Gets him.
Never gonna buff that out.
This is another lag issue that doesn't seem like it lasts.
Yeah. Well, it's like... it comes into like very derivative territory.
Going to that same well like, again?
Just as all is lost, you go into someone's backyard and they find you. And,
it's just
kind of like Bo, right?
Yeah.
Very much like that, where they're, you know, mending your injuries, you're in bed. Yeah, drink some water.
This water is shite.
Because that's what it goes to next, right? After he gets shot. Collapses and the daughter and wife, mother and daughter, see him from afar, collapse in the field.
Yeah, he crawls to the cabin because this gunslinger was too much for him. And then that cameo turns into a non-speaking role of larger proportion.
The kid.
Yes.
What
Yes,
are the
the
fucking chances? What is the population of Croatia?
So this kid is coming at him, and he's
Comes in almost like...
the very son of the man he killed.
Yeah. And it kind of reminded me of...
That smile.
The smile...
Is this still going?
In
Did
Parasite.
we change this back?
Fucking knows. What? Okay. You're on it tonight.
Seems like it should be close.
Remember that smile in Parasite? How fucking creepy that was? Like, to the bone. Watching that guy and coming out of the cellar. That's how it reminded me. That's what it reminded me of.
It's an intense smile.
And did he not look like the kid? You know what I mean by that? Did you think about that at all?
That kid?
Like from Dick Tracy?
This kid? Maybe a little bit.
Kind of had that look.
I guess so.
Kind of
Who
like...
even played the kid in Dick Tracy?
Well, he was the same kid that was in Hook.
There's lots of kids in Hook.
But he played the main kid. That, like, was...
What is he now? What's the
Hook
last
took
thing
him under
he's
his
in?
wing. I don't know. He probably turned into... Judging on what he looked like as a kid, he probably turned into Stevie off of Eastbound and Down.
Aye. Dang.
I love you.
Yeah, you don't want this guy coming at you.
Yeah.
That smile, bro. And those little hands getting at you.
Little fists of fury.
He's going for a different sort of...
Cracks his melon, doesn't he? You think he's just going for a slow-mo choke.
Yeah, so he's getting up there and he starts reaching in. You gotta go for them and tear that face apart.
Oh, yeah, he cracks the kid's melon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to reveal... I don't know. I'm kind of lost for description here. What goes on here? It's like turning to the girl.
Oh, yeah, kind of like...
But
flashes to almost like all the characters getting their melons split.
Yeah, this part is a bit confusing.
A little trancy.
You know, you could...
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah. You know, this stuff is still hitting them, I guess. This Eki root.
Yeah.
Residual effects.
Comes in waves.
Yeah, get the afterglow.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just because his leg hurts. He's like, oh... Well, I don't know. Like I said, lost for description on this shit.
Yeah.
But
like,
then...
where does it come from?
Yeah, but then, like, he's tracked down after all of this once again.
They all need jumper cables.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's just, like, bathed in headlights. And they're all kind of, like, grouped around him. And
almost looks like ritualistic. You think that something, like, it might just end for him right here, as they're all kind of in the circle with him.
Release the hound.
Like, you've kind of seen this. This is almost like, it took me back to, remember how intense that was at even, like, in high school fights, when all those headlights were all in the center? Like, there used to be boxing matches, and that's how they would light the boxing match, was a bunch of cars.
Yeah,
all
blinding.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't see anything outside of it.
Yeah.
It's a claustrophobic kind of feel.
Yeah. So putting them in that thing.
And then the hound's released.
Yeah. They're trying to fix him.
Spay and neuter.
Want him to shed his larval mind. But yeah, release the hound.
Also him.
Yeah. How many is there?
How many are there lying around? Shit, it's easier to get than live brains on white stands, that's for sure.
What are they going to make him do to himself?
Well, he's in a little mirror match.
I bet PETA must have loved this film.
Yeah. And yeah, this is what you kind of hinted upon earlier, where he just pulverizes himself.
Yeah. Pulverized.
Absolutely pulverizes himself. And this is where I was remembered that you said this was on par with Jack. So.
Yeah.
Ooh, mama.
Like, what does he have in his hand that he actually tries to, like, get the dog to go fetch? He throws something, thinking that the dog might chase
he's
him.
got all pockets full of fucking.
But the dog jumps
mutton.
on him. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, I wouldn't want a naked me crawling all over myself like that.
No. You'd have to viscerally and visually.
Pulverize him.
Pulverize him.
Right to the eye flaps.
Yeah. He completes his transformation.
Yeah.
It's a real butterfly. And celebrant suckle.
Yes.
Ever so slowly towards the bosom.
Yeah. But they just don't make those doubles like they used to, do they?
No.
Let's see. That face had a lot of give.
Yeah, it was loose.
Yeah. And you can tell this guy boned up on some Mike Tyson theory. Like, you got to punch the back of the head.
Ow.
And you can tell that they had, like, the... I think they probably used, classic vampire blood. It's probably
how many
too
gallons?
Too dark, right?
Yeah.
So they have to use, like, red paint just to get that nice shine. And It's just so vibrant.
Yeah, you see a lot of puddles in this thing.
Yeah. And then, she cradles him. Gets a little suckle, like you said. But then, does she wipe blood on it first, or is it already there?
Oh, police.
No, well, you got the uncut version. I didn't see. And then, heading home.
Is back at the hotel next morning.
And isn't he on the phone? Like, love you, baby.
Yeah, very
See you
relaxed.
I'll see you soon. As he's packing his urns.
Yeah, he's got. How's he gonna get all these urns back? What the fuck? Does this arouse no suspicion?
Yeah.
All these stupid fucking urns.
I would have thought it was funny if, like, the whole briefcase, like, he's not bringing anything back with him.
Yeah.
The briefcase is just full of ash. And he's, like, closing it, like...
8 me's in a duffel bag.
Yeah, that's a working title.
Yeah, fucking. But everyone's leaving.
Yeah.
It's not just him.
Yeah, it's rain season.
Yeah, it's just fucking small chit chat.
Was this end of the month? Like, were they forced to leave, or did they all just say, we had enough?
I think that's a good question.
Did
How
it
much
seem
time?
to?
No, it didn't seem like that much time had passed, has it?
No.
A week?
Yeah.
Maybe the end of the month was the end of that week.
And everything's just resolved. They're all on the bus.
Yeah.
Like, from the audience perspective, now we're driving the bus.
Yeah.
And you see them all looking so regular.
Pedestrian.
Typical vacationers.
Yeah. Headed back to the old real life.
Yeah. Look a little loose.
Small.
They're all going
chit-chat,
home a little looser.
Banter. Have a good flight.
Yeah. They even stop him. And they're like, hope to see you next year, Jamesy.
Do they even say that?
Yeah.
Really?
Hope to see you next year.
Oh, you shite.
Yeah.
One of us. One of
Yeah,
us.
no, yeah, exactly. And the rainstorm hits.
Well, yeah. He's there. He's waiting for a while.
Yeah.
And he pulls out, looks at his ticket.
Almost turns into terminal.
A little bit of terminal, yeah. Keep the change.
Yeah.
Croatia. Back to Croatia. Yeah, we see rainy season hath begun. right? Medium, large waves starting to hit this shoreline. Down
It's
windows.
wet out there.
Yeah, streaming down
Rain's
windows.
coming down sideways.
And boom. Who there?
Jamesy. He didn't leave.
Yeah.
How do you think he snuck back in there? I automatically pictured, like, as a kid, you're always like, what if I just hid in the mall?
That's
and they locked it up, and then I could just play in Zellers forever.
That's right. Open up the model cars, do them at night. Do some of those level 2 models.
Basketball.
Yeah. Oh yeah, little hoops. Sometimes short hoops. Get a big hoop going.
Dunk contest.
Yeah, fucking Ninja Turtles dating Barbie dolls.
Yeah. See you next season.
Yeah, that's it.
So what'd you think?
Well,
did it live up
actually,
to my height?
also notable is the end credits. I like that repeating name.
Yeah.
And also, I fast forwarded through it, and the colors go through the whole spectrum.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know the
With the Kaleidoscope show. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, the whole thing is pretty unique. The Infinity names. I was thinking, I would have liked to see this in theaters. It goes. The colors change from red to yellow, like red through orange to yellow to green to blue, purple, black.
Yeah.
Or black, red.
I know what a rainbow is, guys.
Yeah. But that was the good thing to have the thumbnail on Prime.
Yeah.
You don't have to sit through them and watch them slowly change. But I thought it was cool that you could flick through and see.
There are so many interesting stylistic choices that they had throughout the whole film that just made it so much more than what it could be.
Mm-hmm.
Like it could have been like they just upped the ante. From the classic, like, go away, ended up being a horror.
Yeah.
Like, it's
you
not...
become the horror.
There's so many films that are kind of like that. Mm-hmm. And it's very airy. Like,
very
you watch that...
Fresh airy.
I really wonder if Ty West, Ari Aster, and Brandon Cronenberg have ever split a pizza.
Yeah. Filled with pepperoni holes.
Had some fries first with Largos.
Yeah, I don't know if they have been yet, but they'd have a lot of common ground to talk about.
Yeah.
Probably enjoyed some of the same creature features.
Yeah.
When dudes pull out their millipedes and slap each other all about the mouths and assholes.
Yeah.
Fucking punch through vaginas the wrong way around.
And we got to see Bo in the buff.
It's intense.
Yeah.
Intense season.
2023, it was all out.
Fucking back to the roots, no pun intended.
Hey, we all originated from Sackville.
Originally, yeah, fuck yeah.
So you can see what I meant by, it's more like a house that Jack built.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it makes me really want to get on a plane and just fly to some weird spot.
Yeah. A lot of head smashy in this season because remember what almost kicked it off was Silver Lake.
Aye.
That was almost the biggest head smash of them all.
That's true. That was a big smash there. Yeah.
That scene was directed by Gallagher himself.
Gallagher 2.
Yeah.
Did we talk about Gallagher 2 before?
I don't know.
TOO?
No. Can't remember.
That's his brother who went out?
No.
with his name, but he used Gallagher 2.
That's hilarious.
So, and he had a TOO, so it'd be like whatever, Carrot Top and Gallagher 2.
Yeah. That's hilarious. I have to check it out. Does he look like him?
Yeah, exactly like him.
That's so funny.
It's a fucking clone. He's a physical double.
Have you ever seen any, you ever been out west? Ever see the mountains?
Mm-hmm. Spooky. Spooky flying over him.
Never have.
No?
No.
Even when you were a kid?
Movie does make me want to go on a trip.
Fucking pleasure or business?
Nothing wrong with a bit of both, am I right?
That's where we're headed.
Bastard.
Yeah. Fly safe.
You fly safe. Hold down the fort, Phyllis. I think I got bit by it.